Hello everyone, welcome to our channel. Bitcoin climbed to the top of the last 2 months, seeing $24,423, with the expectation that the U.S. Federal Reserve may signal a relaxation in interest rate hikes. With the developments in the world markets, the recovery in cryptocurrencies accelerated. With the easing of expectations for the U.S. Federal Reserve's sharp interest rate hikes, cryptocurrencies, which have turned up since last week, continued to rise this week as well. While the world's largest cryptocurrency is on the rise, its market value has reached $492 billion. Thus, Bitcoin has exceeded the critical level of $25,000 for the first time since June 13. While Bitcoin went up to $24,423 yesterday, it was stabilized around $23,600 during the day. Ethereum, the second largest cryptocurrency, also reached the level of $1,956 yesterday. Later, Ethereum traded at 870 levels. According to experts, the rising expectations that the Fed could take looser steps in monetary policy increased the risk appetite. Thus, the cryptocurrency markets revived. Last week, on Wednesday, it was announced that annual inflation in July in the USA was 8.5%. This rate was below the market expectation of 8.7%. This situation was interpreted as the Fed may not be so hawkish about raising interest rates at the meetings in September and the following months. Noting that the $25,000 level is important in Bitcoin, analysts stated that it will be followed this week whether the level in question will be broken permanently. In addition to the Fed, the markets closely follow the war between Russia and Ukraine and the energy developments in Europe. Recession expectations are driving investments. Research by payment transactions comparison site Merchant Machine revealed that the US, Ukraine and the UK are leaders in crypto usage. It is stated that the reason why Ukraine is the second country after the USA in terms of crypto usage is the war with Russia that has been going on since February 24. However, it was stated that the adoption of cryptocurrencies in Ukraine coincided with the war. Ukraine ranked 4th in the list of countries with the largest cryptocurrency adoption in 2021. Japan-based cryptocurrency exchange Mt. Gox stole about 850,000 bitcoins in a hack in 2014. For this reason, the defendant Mt. Gox announced that its creditors will repay some of their stolen assets. This has again raised vital concerns about Bitcoin's price stability. At the end of the 8-year period, the company announced that it would repay a portion of their investment to the victims. The company recovered 140,000 of the stolen Bitcoin and is holding it to give to creditors. Experts draw attention to 3 options before creditors and their possible effects on the market. First, creditors can liquidate their assets. The reason for this is the expectation that Bitcoin will fall and the increasing inflationary environment in the world negatively affecting individuals economically and the need for cash. This scenario may lower cryptocurrencies a little more. Secondly, it can turn to other cryptocurrencies. Ethereum comes first because there's hope that new updates that Ethereum will roll out soon may increase prices. Creditors can also turn to different crypto assets that they expect will rise. This scenario is expected to have a positive impact on cryptocurrencies. Finally, creditors can protect their Bitcoin holdings in hopes of rising again. There is a segment that holds the cryptocurrencies at the cost of their lives. A mass called HODL protects their investments without losing their faith in the crypto assets in their hands, whether they come down or not. Bitcoin had risen to the level of $68,000 at the time. It's currently running around $25,000. If creditors hold Bitcoins with the effect of HODL, this may also reflect positively on the market. According to the site CoinGape, which publishes on the crypto money markets, the impact of this situation on the markets may not be very high. According to the data, 140,000 Bitcoins make up 8% of the cumulative daily exchange volume. In other words, the extent to which Bitcoin, which is recovered and likely to be returned to creditors, will affect the market will depend on the transaction volume during the payment period. According to Canada's new cryptocurrency regulations, investors are prevented from investing more than $30,000 annually in cryptocurrencies other than Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin and Bitcoin Cash. Canada, which has been on the agenda with its sanctions on cryptocurrencies since last year, has added a new one to these unexpected decisions. According to the new rules introduced within the framework of cryptocurrency regulations, investors will not be able to invest more than $30,000 per year in the specified cryptocurrencies. In the new regulation restrictions, it was emphasized that the said limit of $30,000 will be reset at the beginning of each year and a new limit will be opened for investors. It was stated that Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin and Bitcoin Cash, some of the oldest in the crypto market, will be exempted from this investment limit, which comes on an annual basis. Other than these, an annual investment limit of $30,000 was imposed on cryptocurrencies. In addition, this limit is not limited to cryptocurrencies and is included in the scope of restrictions in some regions within the borders of Canada. While a total of 9 different regions with significant populations such as Ontario, Yukon and New Brunswick are within these restrictions, no restrictions will be applied to regions such as Alberta, Quebec, and Manitoba. Although there is a $30,000 limit, investors will be able to make changes to their portfolios by trading. For example, a user who bought $30,000 X coins will have the opportunity to sell $5,000 of this investment and get $5,000 Y coin instead. Last-minute developments and current prices on Bitcoin and crypto money markets are closely followed by both investors and citizens. As it is known, cryptocurrencies are one of the most popular investment tools of recent times. So how much is August 18th Bitcoin? What is the latest status of Bitcoin, Ethereum, Dogecoin, Ripple? Bitcoin is trading at a buying price of $423,061.92 TL and a selling price of $423,034.42 TL on Thursday, August 20th. Ethereum's value fell 3% on Thursday, August 20th. Ethereum's buying price was $1,844,7600 and its selling price was $1,844,7500. Dogecoin's value fell 7.98% on Thursday, August 20th. Today, Dogecoin has a buy price of $0.0798 and a sell price of $0.0798. Ripple's value fell 3.59% on Thursday, August 20th. Ripple's buying price was $0.3729 and the selling price was $0.3728. Course Scientific, Marathon Digital Holdings and Riot Blockchain, which are considered to be the 3 largest publicly traded Bitcoin mining companies in the USA, lost close to $1.5 billion in the second quarter after the troubles in the crypto market. Even though the declines in the crypto money exchange have started to reverse a little, the shares of the companies continue to decline after the big drop. Companies are forced to sell Bitcoin as they look for various ways to pay off their debts and cover their costs. In addition, according to crypto analyst Jaran Mellerud, July was the second month with the most Bitcoin sales in 2022. Cryptocurrencies are seen both as one of the technologies of the future and as a new currency to replace real money. Cryptocurrencies, which have come to the fore in the recent declines, have come to the fore this time with the loss announced by the largest Bitcoin mining companies in the USA. According to the last quarterly earnings reports, companies have lost billions of dollars. According to the latest quarterly earnings reports of the largest Bitcoin mining companies in the USA, Course Scientific from companies for the second quarter ended June 30th, $862 million, Marathon Digital Holdings $192 million and Riot Blockchain $366 million, or a total of $1.4 billion. Net loss reported. The biggest reason for the loss of companies was explained as the loss of value of up to 60% in Bitcoin. companies sold 14,600 cryptocurrencies in June and were able to generate only 3,900 cryptocurrencies. At the same time, Core Scientific sold about 80% of its Bitcoins in June to cover operational costs and fund expansion. While this situation, which affects Bitcoin miners, worries investors, the largest crypto exchange in the USA, Coinbase Global Inc., while posting a $1.1 billion loss, MicroStrategy Incorporated. It also posted a net loss of more than $1 billion. Investors who were excited at the beginning of the week are now brooding. Will Bitcoin rise again? Latest situation in Bitcoin. Will cryptocurrencies fall? Bitcoin had seen over $25,000 for the first time since June 13 at the beginning of the week. However, today, the days are back to the way they were before, losing 2% in value. With the lightening of the expectations for the Fed's interest rate hikes, cryptocurrencies, which have turned up since last week, started the new week with a rise. Bitcoin rose to $25,135 around 6.20 TSI on Monday. Thus, the critical level of $25,000 has been exceeded for the first time since June 13, the world's largest cryptocurrency. Bitcoin started a rapid rise while hovering around $24,300 around 4 a.m. While there was no news flow that directly affected cryptocurrencies, an unexpected 10 basis point interest rate cut came from the Central Bank of China during the said minutes. The leading cryptocurrency Bitcoin, which has lost close to 3% in the last 24-hour period, declined to $23,250 in the early hours of the day. The cryptocurrency market started the day with a bearish momentum. Ethereum started trading at $1,850 after its recent depreciation. The total value of the cryptocurrency market has dropped to $1.16 trillion. On the other hand, according to CoinGlass data, an average of $230 million worth of short and long positions were liquidated in the crypto money market in the last 24 hours. The leading cryptocurrency Bitcoin, which gained a downward momentum during the week and fell below the $24,000 levels again, accelerated its depreciation in the last 24-hour period. Bitcoin has lost close to 3% in the last 24 hours and fell to $23,250 in the early hours of the day. Most of the altcoins in the crypto money market turned down again with the effect of the depreciation in Bitcoin and started the day with bearish price movements. Ethereum retreated to the $1,850 levels after its recent depreciation. The total value of the cryptocurrency market fell to $1.16 trillion. On the other hand, with the increase in volatility in the market, according to CoinGlass data, an average of $230 million worth of short and long positions were liquidated in the crypto money market in the last 24 hours. With their recent price movements, Binance Coin $307, Cardano 54 cents, XRP 37 cents, Solana SOL $40.80, Polkadot DOT $8.40, Avalanche started trading at $25.90 and Polygon Matic at 89 cents. Celsius Network, Chiliz and Monero XMR are among the top 100 cryptocurrencies with the highest market value, according to CoinMarketCap data. After their recent increase in value contrary to the downward trend in the market, crypto assets with the highest value increase in the last 24 hours. It happened. The crypto crash experienced in May-June started to recover throughout August. In fact, Bitcoin rose to the level of $25,000 for the first time after a long break. However, on the closing day of the stock market, Bitcoin experienced a 9.3% decline. Bitcoin was around $24,000 for the first time since June 12. In addition, the Bitcoin Fear and Greed Index entered neutral territory after 17 weeks. However, the movements against inflation, the Fed's interest rate decision, started to worry crypto investors. Bitcoin last fell to around $18,000 on June 19. The cryptocurrency, which climbed up to $25,000 in July and August, had a bad start to the day and still continues to fall. This latest setback has caused Bitcoin investors to lose $600 million in the last 24 hours. This drop in the popular cryptocurrency has caused confidence to be shaken again and again. The Bitcoin Fear and Greed Index dropped exactly 8 points and re-entered the fear zone with 33 points. In addition, Ethereum dropped by 9% to around $1,722. In addition, according to the latest report by Bloomberg, the financial reports of the three largest mining companies in the USA are not encouraging. It was reported that companies named Core Scientific, Marathon Digital Holdings and Riot Blockchain suffered a total loss of $1.4 billion. One of the biggest thefts in the history of cryptocurrency markets, MT. The expectation that some Bitcoin stolen in the GOX incident will be reintroduced to the market created a wave of hard sales. The falling risk appetite was also one of the factors that had a negative impact on the market. Crypto markets are back and the MT GOX nightmare collapsed. Aside from falling risk appetite, crypto exchange MT concerns that a portion of Bitcoin stolen from GOX will return to the market and be sold has created a new wave of sales. Bitcoin tested below $21,500 with a decrease of up to 9%. Ethereum also lost 9% on a daily basis. Founded in 2010, the Tokyo-based cryptocurrency exchange has been exposed to many cyber attacks since its inception. At the beginning of 2014, users had increased their complaints about long shooting times. The shooting processes were getting so long that users even created complaint groups on the forums. On August 19, Bitcoin registered a new local low of $21,440, extending the downtrend that started on August 15. Bitcoin's price was in an uptrend as it dropped to $17,622 on June 18, but stopped after peaking at $25,211 in August. Technical analysis shows that the daily RSI has specifically broken out from the ascending support line that has been present since the July 18 lows. Cryptocurrencies are following a downward trend for the following reasons. Rising tensions between Russia and Ukraine. Expectations that the U.S. Federal Reserve, Fed, will tighten its monetary policy faster. At the Fed's meeting, which will be held in September, pricing has begun to suggest that the policy rate may be increased by 75 basis points. It is going through a somewhat turbulent period. The cryptocurrency market is a risky market and anything can happen at any time. In this respect, our viewers need to act carefully. We do not provide investment advice here. Everyone is responsible for their own investments. You have to make your own decisions. Thank you for watching us.